Hey guys, we are here for the Vegeta event missions. So these ones are pretty self-explanatory. It is Future Saga and Realm of Gods. So I'm sure you can tell who you want to be using for this, right? They're just telling you, hey, go use your new LRs, right? But unfortunately, I do not have either of them, so we are improvising. So here's the team that I cooked up. What we'll be doing is running probably like a rotation with Vegito Blue and somebody, and then, obviously Tech Zamasu with like Goku Black and Zamasu, right? So let's just go ahead and hop in. This should be like a pretty relatively easy first try type of thing. So what we want to do right here is float off Zamasu, so that way we can get him on rotation with Goku Black and Zamasu on the next turn, or the next time we see them, right? So we have some intros to do. Zamasu's he's got to babble on a little bit. You know how he is. Got to make all kinds of racket. So here we go. Playing the Vegeta event on stream. You guys can see we do have some viewers, got some chat going. They're doing their thing. But here we go. That was a bad play with orbs. We'll do this, and then we'll grab these for Zamasu. So this should be, like I said, this pretty, this team is just easy mode, right? Like, Vegito Blue is old, but for Vegeta event, he can be viable. If we see, like, a situation where I don't like it for him, we'll just, like, float him off or use a Whis or something like that. We don't really need to worry about that too much, right? Hey, Chucky, how you doing? We're doing good. We're just recording the Vegeta event missions right now. So we got counters coming right here from Physical Vegito Blue. And unfortunately, it looks like Vegito Blue is just gonna solo this himself. He's like, I'm old, but I can still go. All right, and then we got to get the fusion for these guys. We'll take advantage of the opportunity to build up Goku Black and Zamasu because they have their guard and stuff like that, and they can take hits and all that. And that way we'll be able to make them look a little bit more solid overall, right? So boom, here we go. Zamasu saying hello. Both the LR merged Zamasu's got intro animations, but guess what? They have the same name. Haha. Can't link them together. Oh yeah, perfect. Okay, this is exactly what we wanted. So we've got an opportunity to build up a little bit here with Goku Black and Zamasu. AGL Zamasu can float off. He'll have his little damage reduction or whatever. AGL Zamasu's kind of stinky for this event, but he'll get the job done, right? Like, it's just his EZA isn't out yet. He'll be getting his EZA on the 1st, if I'm not mistaken. So if you need to come back and wait just a little bit for some reason, you can just wait for that EZA and it'll work out a little bit nicer for you, right? So there we go. Now Goku Black and Zamasu got a little bit of build up for when we run them with the Tech Merge Zamasu, because call me crazy, but I think Tech Merge Zamasu is going to do a decent number on this event, right? Yeah, so there we go. Again, I'm not expecting a dog fight here. There it is. Chucky Martinez, appreciate you, man. Okay, so we go boom, and then honestly right here, yeah, we'll just do something like this. We'll float off Vegito. Yeah, which Vegito, right? Physical VB will be fine. This rotation will work, right? Because it's like STR VB will have like his stackability and stuff like that. And again, it's like by the time we get to that last phase, it's like Tech Vegito Blue, when he's built up, he's probably just going to be able to just like solo that Vegeta anyway. So like all we would do in theory is just like literally pop an Usher and just let him go stupid, right? Like that's kind of the idea. I don't know why this didn't up. Oh, I know why. There we go. There he goes. It moves up. So 504. There we go. Yeah, so again, this isn't going to be like a tricky one, and it's going to be the same thing with the GT Goku event, but we'll obviously make those separate. But spoiler alert, if you're on this video, we're going to be copying and pasting just this team, so it'll work out just fine, right? So boom, there we go. All is well in the neighborhood. All right, so here we go. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, do what you got to do, man. All right, so now this is kind of what we were looking for, right? Because now we're going to have some real heavy hitters on both rotations. I want to get that 18 key, but I also don't want to put him in slot 2 because I just want to get this turn over with. So we'll do something like this. It's almost like if we would have been able to to link those two together, we would have been good. But now we're going to be building up our attack on these hits and stuff like that. This super, I can't imagine does anything to this guy. He is just, wow, 7,000. That's honestly more than I thought he would take. I mean, I know that's not like a heavy number or anything like that, but like, I figured that would do a little bit less. But there we go. Now we've got our rotation set up. The other Fuse-Zamasu's coming out. We got the other Vegito Blue coming out. We got, it's just everything is going the way we want it to go now, right? So we'll see. All right, so boom, here we go. So the beauty of the situation that we're in right now, though, is Tech Vegito Blue is going to be able to build up extremely quick, right? And honestly, I could see a world where, like, you know, that's a lot of hits on physical VB, but I genuinely think that, you know, Tech Vegito Blue is just going to, you know, finish him up before we can even get there. So we'll see. We're already at 6.5, and obviously, you know, this isn't like a 200% or anything for him like that, but, you know, consider, all things considered, you know, this should be a decent bit of damage right here. Oh, yeah. And if he's doing 3 or 4 supers per turn, it's going to be something, right? Dika, summons went okay. If you saw in the thumbnail, it said still no Vegito, but the only real like highlight that I've gotten so far is a dupe of Beast Gohan and then 3 World Tournament Gokus. So I've taken an L, but you know, there is something to be redeeming about it, right? We're just going until we get Vegito, so we'll see. I misclicked. I wanted to grab those other orbs, but it's all good. Okay, so this is where Tech Merge Zamasu is kind of like where, yeah, that's a little more than I thought he would take, to be honest. That's a lot. It's that type disadvantage. But, you know, 11 million right there. That's a good attack stat. We'll be fine, right? So, boom, there we go. 4 million. Not great. Yeah, there we go. Good normal right there. 8.7, pretty good. We just need some crits, and then, you know, on the next one we'll be looking good. Yeah. So, there's the Ichigo jump scare, the patented one. Yeah, so boom, here we go. This super could potentially do a little bit. Well, we'll see, right? No, double digits. Yeah, so he just needed a super, and we were good, just because those normals were a little alarming, but, you know, that's what happens, right? Yeah, it's how we keep you awake around here. So 1.7 right there, and then STRVB will finish this up. So, again, we're in a very similar situation to where we were last turn, where, you know, I just think Tech Vegito Blue is just too much for this guy, and especially now that he's got a little bit of time to build up. You know, I feel like we can afford to take 2 hits right here. Let's go ahead and cuck the STR orbs, right? Or the int orbs, excuse me. And we'll grab this, and then we'll be able to get some int orbs for our boy Zamasu there as well. So I'm not really too worried about Zamasu because there's a good chance. Is this gonna kill? It might. Yeah, it might. No, wow. What am I talking about? Okay, I'm sorry, Vegito. I didn't mean that, bud. Yeah, so now that he's built up, he's going to be looking like real nice, right? Because he's going to have type advantage in the next phase. So, you know, if he's doing a bar of health per super and he's doing crits and stuff like that, yeah, like Tech Vegito Blue is just way too much for this guy. And, you know, imagine we built this guy like with the AGL one in mind too. Like, it would just be stupid, right? Unfortunately, just don't have him right now. So, you know, we kind of got to work. We gotta improvise, right? So, boom. Yeah, look how much damage he's doing. Oh, my God, yeah. This is exactly what I was talking about. He's just going to straight up one-shot this shit, dude. And then we got Tech Merge Zamasu with type advantage on the next phase, bro. Like, what the hell is he gonna do, right? That super could potentially hurt, though. We've seen that before, so. Yep, there we go. So go ahead and do your thing, physical VB. Yep, crit, do another super. Yeah, there we go. So that looks good. Can you tell this is extremely difficult? I really don't know why we're doing missions for this one. We could have just done like missions for old red zones or something. We could have just like went back to Broly or something like that, but okay, so this is like a situation where we actually do want to do the domain, because if we do the domain, the super class isn't going to matter, because this rotation itself, we're fighting a super class enemy. So if we can get the domain to do enough damage right here, then this is also actually my first time using this in game too, but there's increasing the damage he can take that essentially could mean that we can do just a little bit more, right? So yeah, go ahead and do your thing. God, that's so cool, isn't it? Yep, there we go. Grab the tech orbs. Then we want to grab these because we have more type advantage on you. Let's just keep Fuzamasu the way he is. That is a lot of attacks on the end, but I think we should be good, right? Because, you know, Zamasu right here is going to do a ton because he's nullifying all this. So this should just be like a Zamasu sweep right here, if I had to guess. Yeah, go ahead, bud. Yeah, good going, asshat. Yeah, that's such a cool... I love that. Yeah, then so 8.4. Not the craziest attack stat in the world, but again, the idea is that we do so much damage right here that we can just do... yeah, we just do enough damage to the point where we can just do... what's the word? Vegito Blue's active skill next turn, and it'll be fine, because it's just increasing the damage. It's not nerfing them, right? It's just nerfing their defense. So that is the goal here. Oh, yeah, we got that. Easy. Easy, easy, easy. We'll be able to do that. So Vegito Blue is going to finish this up, so we'll be good to go. And especially considering all the time he's had to build up, really not an issue right here, right? This could potentially do a little bit of damage, but not to the point where it's doing like 300k normal or anything like that, so we should be good. even with that domain going. So now, again, like I said, we are in a little bit of a pickle in terms of like if we were taking damage, but guess what? We're not, because we have, yeah, we'll just do this. We'll forego legendary power because it's still 6 out of 7 links, right? But Vegito Blue is going to take us home here. I would have to imagine this one-shots. He's just not built. Vegeta is not built to tank this like a hit like this, right? Like this was designed around like Red Zone and Sin Shenron and stuff like that, not Vegeta type disadvantage, right? Because he's also taking more damage from it. So this is gonna do a lot, right? Yeah, 11 million. We get the Vegeta win screen. Boom, cross your arms, buddy. Stuff like that, right? So boom, there we go. 11.5, easy no item run. I expected a no item run there, so nothing too wild whatsoever. Let me know down below what you guys think, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.